One with my blade. Spirit blade, attack! Wind blade.
Taro more retribution.
The more, the merrier. Let me amuse myself a little. Over here. The more, the merrier. Resistance shine no longer.
Ué, bugou. Tá onde esse negócio? Ah, vou dar o TP aqui.
What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those...
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left. It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Perhaps I should start using it more often. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoarders?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions.
Strange. Is that really the kind? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so. This sword was once wielded by my father. I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show it off to the kids next door. What did he say? It would seem that I forgot many important things when my vision was taken from me. So many memories. All I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed and said to me with...
Hey, if you look carefully, there seems to be some words engraved on the hilt. Can you recognize the words?
Virtue and justice? Somehow those two words seem to explain taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. I guess that must... But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those in... The Tenryo Commission seized my vision. And the very people... And the irony of all of it is... I somehow still felt I'm incapable of being a good person. Yet I'm equally unable to be bad.
Yet another troubled soul. we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa's debt. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah, seems like losing all ambition. Fortunately for us, you don't have. Let's go find the next poor soul.
The essence of the Arinoma art.
Já esse daqui.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these parts. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of Meikyo Shisui art. Sounds pretty impressive. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around. Let's go talk to them.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought them all off in the end, didn't he?
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but it's never shaken him. This time, though...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place, he'll be right as rain in no time.
Hey there! Did something happen?
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Get out of here immediately! Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong. We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master of Meikyo Shisui art. It's the whole reason we came all this way, to seek him out. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how he got...
From the way you're dressed, it doesn't look like you're from around here. Please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Okay, how about this? My fellow disciple, Sensei's name is Domon. A name I'm sure, though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominents. He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master in the world. And so, even while training us, he continued to hone his own art. His fervor truly inspired him. But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision. He says the strangest things over and over. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's being possessed by an evil spirit. But if I'm honest, I still have my...
The Grand Narukami Shrine? What's that?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the all... Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But so don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going... The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both more than welcome to...
So, losing your vision can cause possession...
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't arrive any earlier. You would have had to... Just now, when Nanako was attending to him, she heard when she asked him who the people were. He suddenly looked panicked. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around him with bloodshot eyes. All the while he kept calling those names. Some of them we knew. Others we didn't recognize. But they all seemed to be the names of one of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. Thankfully, the shrine maidens, the ritual has now begun. All we can... Please, excuse me for a moment while I...
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? Uh-oh. We won't let them get away with it. Come on. Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person sighted! That's gotta be him!
How did you catch up with me? Are you sure you're Dolmon's disciples? You move even quicker, unless... I guess it's been a few years. Maybe his skills have improved.
Excuse me? We're the ones that... And what are you doing sneaking around these parts?
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained side by side with Dolmon back in the day. Long before you... I don't care to talk about that time anymore.
His senior? Well...
Anzai? Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Dolmon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same sword master. Studying Make Yoshi Sui, I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as a steady... Practitioners of Make Yoshi Sui art seek to achieve stillness of mind, freedom, but Dolmon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him, with a beaming smile on his face. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used for such vain ends. Sensei said that coveting the title of the best sword master, barely days into his training, I thought so too at the time. But Dolmon began making swift Only then did I realize that it was Dolmon who had long since freed his mind from all agitation. He was consumed by his singular desire to become the best in the world. He sought nothing less than perfection in the...
Sure sounds like he meant business. So...
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master of all the disciples. I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Dolmon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status too. I fled the dojo that later. I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. Sensei was advanced in years by then, and unfortunately that match... After that I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down though, I still So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction was to dismiss them as false. How could he, of all people, have lost his mind? I decided to quietly come and see if it were true. Then, to my complete astonishment, so you see, I came here not to cause him any harm. Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back now.
Seems like we got it wrong this time. Still, Paimon's not sure we should bring him back with us.
Pode para o local da cerimônia.
What? You're saying he isn't possessed? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible?
Nanako, please. Try not to get agitated.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any, but spirits may take a myriad of forms in this world, many of which I cannot claim to have witnessed myself. Thus, and all is certainly not lost. For I received word not long ago that Lady Yai...
Lady Yai? Is that the same lady?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has abundant... I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has possessed your
Excuse me, Miss Inagi. but I must say...
That won't be necessary. All that is required of you is your timely arrival at the grand... I must leave now, but we will meet soon at the shrine.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned?
No, that's not what I meant. I just mean this is Lady Yai. Anyway, you should join us given that you've traveled all this way just to meet her.
Sure! After all, everyone seems pretty... Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to find out a thing or...
Shogun Riding. Subir lá em cima. Cadê? Não entra na sala.
Welcome to Netsuke no Gen Crafts. And make things other than sculptures as well.
Não passa. Fast TP aqui.
Do you think that's Lady Yai? Oh, no wonder Junya was so excited. She has a really striking presence. Also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us just now? It was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever seen us before.
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please, let me go, I beg you.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in duels past, gathered all around him to persecute him.
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter what came his way, he would always face it with a confident smile.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then does that mean Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wits impaired, he finally descended into madness. As one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament, it does nothing to prevent his descent into the depths. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yi, even without his ambition, why should—
Your school practices make you stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple? And if Lady Yi, I'm not sure. The path of the sword master is filled with twists and turns. It is no small undertaking. It requires one to take their sword firmly in both hands and cut down the hopes. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these encounters. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. As he battled his growing anxiety, he slowly much like a certain fatally flawed friend of mine. Poor sensei.
I'm sorry, Father.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that on? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from kindly. It's been so long now that I made peace with it years ago. You did nothing wrong that day. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. On the contrary, when you cut our now I know that we can't place our hopes in you but that is no reason to strip them of theirs. Follow the way of the sword all the way to the highest peak.
But what if one day, the same thing happens to them? I put everything I had into trying to become the best. But what if it was all a huge mistake right from— If there's a chance they'll end up like me one day, I'd rather they stay where they are now than go any further down this path.
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me from the hands of the pirates, I told myself I can't know whether I will suffer in my future as you do now. I want to keep going until the day that I can stand before everyone with—
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually,
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me, so I can't claim to understand it. But I do know what it feels like to have your ambitions crushed. That's what happened on the day that you So, just as I once placed my ambitions onto you, you are not in the same position that I was. When I left, I had nothing to my name.
I'm sorry to have made you worry for me, and I no longer have the resolve to become the best in the world. But as your sensei, this is my promise. And I humbly ask Ansai.
You can count on that. I'd be checking in on you occasionally anyway, just to make sure you hadn't lost. But I am now used to the life of a wanderer. I do not belong in the dojo. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Say.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take it over on his back.
Traveler, a moment, please.
So, my intuition was correct. The wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment.
Что дало? Ué,
I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Yi seems to have taken a real interest in you. She seems super mysterious. I'm so curious what she really meant. We can come back to it another time. For now, we should go report back.
Bam. Deixa eu ver. Eita. Só mais 3. Ah. Ui. Olha essa raposinha aqui. Ué, cadê o negócio? Ah, beleza. Tururu. Daqui a pouco reseta. Tem que ser bem ali. Ué. Não vai resetar não? Toda. Olha isso aqui. Tocar.
Want me to come along?
Ai. Cai. Estranho. Acho que é aqui. Ai. Cada hora.
Follow the wind.
Eita porra. Ah. Não foi. Me. Ué. Caralho. NA.
Follow the wind.
Eu só tenho que ficar aqui. Ué. Tá faltando um ainda. Ah, depois eu vejo.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Huh?
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah. Short of getting them, Ayaka, how come this time you get to come out and meet us in person?
Because now that you have done the three things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends. As you will observe,
Ooh, wait a second. But isn't Toma your, servant? Paimon's happy to help and all.
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is for...
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open.
Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. Perhaps in thunder's roar, lightning's flash, the wind's assault, but I believe that surely you understand what they must endure. It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate... You will? Really? Naturally.
All right, bravo, my lady. You were right all...
See? I told you he wouldn't reject... Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to
Well, here we are.
Please continue without me. I'll keep watch.
I keep the watch.
So,
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has such privileges.
oh, Paimon gets it.
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline,
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret bait.
in any case, we can talk freely here. The almighty Shogun. I've seen her on, but only she inspires awe, commands respect, and exudes a sense of... It was her almost complete lack of any emotion. In that sense, she appeared to me to be less of a ruler and more of... The issue is this. For the vast majority of people, the vision, after all, it is but a tiny minority of people who receive visions. Moreover, because of this, the attitude of most people towards...
How can they be like that? Paimon.
Nevertheless, in addition to us...
Resistance? You mean
Yes. Many who have lost or fear losing their visions have rallied to say a little more about Sangonomiya. Historically, there is... But I do wonder whether there may be some other agenda behind their resistance movement, beyond merely...
Se apresentou alguma vez?
Of course! We have tried on numerous occasions. They invariably adopt a stance. It almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to issue...
Ooh, Paimon.
Oh? What?
Have you got a plan yet to fight the vision?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity.
So
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the... For example, by providing vision bearers with safe refuge.
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who...
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article. The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions, has recently been...
Darn! So they found out...
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution, and that it was only a matter of time before it would be exposed. Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and when you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Nagano...
Time to go. Wind Strider.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist the Vision Hunt decree, then you'd better... Believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant
Can't you make an exception?
So this is the Vision Hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch things Psst! Huh? There's someone trying to get our attention. Come on, this way.
Ah, essa é a nova personagem também.
What's going on? Can't you see we need to go help?
Shh, quiet. Just sit tight and watch for a moment.
Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision doesn't... Huh? Hey, wait. You do have a vision.
Shh. If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much longer.
All right, all right.
Wise choice.
Right choice.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. This is your fault.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to...
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same... Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naga...
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival.
Whoa.
Stop it. As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masaka. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew.
Yes, Master Masakatsu is a...
Master Masaka...
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. Then it sounds like the Shirasagi Himegimi has a plan. Awesome! But if I just marched straight in there by myself, I'd probably... So, what about...
Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop.
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision bearers in my shop. So, Master Masakatsu is being held at the police station. I've already surveyed the area.
Whoa, talk about a reliable source. Seems
not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as everyone's ready. Don't worry, Master Masakatsu. We're on our way.
Time to break him out.
Perhaps this is
Pirotecnista. Pegamos minério aqui.
into the wind. The wind knows me.
O que ela tem aqui? Ah. Não dropou nenhum item aqui embaixo. Ah não, dropou sim. Esse daqui tá aberto, será? Ah, ainda não tem nada. Desafio single. Preciso de crio.
My demon expelling mantra is ready.
Meu Benneteira.
Gonna be epic.
Gonna be epic. Aí vai dar bom. Será que vai ter estaminazinha? De arco e flecha?
Now that we're inside, this place is a whole...
Come on, this way. As long as we... I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. Let's find Master... We should split up. I've got a little present to prepare for Master Masakatsu.
You sure?
Yes,
Será que vai ter ela? Não. Tem que derrotar os guardas. Meu Deus.
Windblade! Let's light it up!
Eita, errei.
I must withdraw.
Easy. Esse cara aqui é...
Talk about a big door. It seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Open it. Aqui, ó.
Submit for judgment. Disappear.
Vocês não enchem o saco. Ah, nossa, cada... Ah, filha da mãe.
I must withdraw.
Eita, ó. Então toma agora, desvia desse.
A word. I need to train harder.
Coisa pra cá? Não.
Who goes there?
Olha. Nossa, tem várias armadilhas o negócio.
I won't forget this.
These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Light it up!
I must withdraw.
Ne?
Brace yourself.
Get them!
Show me what you've got.
Attack! With the wind!
Ha! Ha!
Time for retribution!
My goodness.
Take this!
One with my blade!
Soldiers, quick! Ha!
Watch your step.
Adventure
I
time!
dare you.
Everybody stand back!
Don't hold fella on me. Strike first.
A touch of frost!
Ha! Ha! I dare you!
Bested.
Slash!
I'm going in!
I need to
Yeah!
train harder.
Pra lá, se daqui alguma coisinha aqui. Tem um baú ali.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Brace yourself.
One with my blade!
Don't hold back.
Verdict is...
I must. Watch your step. Allow me.
From whence you came! A touch of frost!
Bested.
Wind blade!
Everybody stand back!
I need to train harder.
Tem que ir pra lá. Baúzinho aqui.
Adventure time!
Talvez em cima? Não? Não. Não. Ué, não?
Adventure time!
One with my blade!
I must withdraw.
Fabrite César. Down. E essas portas mexem. Tem um baú aqui. Save. Aqui não vai ter merda nenhuma. Vou ver de novo. Vou ver essa. Outro baúzinho aqui. Eu vou ver essa. Deve ter alguma coisa. Vou ver essa. Não. Mais uma sala. Vou ver essa então. Chegamos na Prisiones.
Shh! Quick! Hide! Look over there.
Look over there.
That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
Locking you up was just the beginning.
Oh no! Those Tenryo Commission.
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Huh? Yoimiya? What?
I can't bear to watch. If anything happens to...
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Mais uma.
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Esse daqui é a Shogun Raiden.
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. She's also a
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action,
Shame.
you are also...
Yes, ma'am.
Paimon sure wouldn't want to get...
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they aren't watching Master Masakatsu.
Yoimiya, are you sure now's the right...
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Quick, hide.
Sorry. I didn't mean to... Don't worry, I've got us covered. Time for my little...
Errada do meu presentinho.
Fireworks!
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks...
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know. I was particularly
Nossa.
Yoimiya, this is turning...
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Look, the coast is clear.
It's your chance. Ai.
Yoimiya, is that you?
That's you.
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long.
Come on! We've got no time to lose! Oh.
Yes, leave. Before I let my judgment get the better of me. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical attention. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him.
Well... You can bet we'll do all we can to keep that from...
Desafio bem sucedido. Acho que aqui não tem mais nada. Eu caio. Nada. Aqui para baixo alguma coisa, talvez. Ou é o caminho que eu fiz? É o caminho que eu fiz.
We're finally out of that creepy.
Yes. Fine.
Master Masakatsu, how do you feel?
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
Thank you. All of you. I'll take him to get
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him. Right, Kujo-sara. It seems as though there are some okay people. How about we go tell Ayaka and the others the good news?
Gourmet.
That's a yakitori for sale. Come and try some.
I see. So Kujo-sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo-sara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt decree. She obeys the orders of the Raiden Shogun without question. In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree. This is why she was so willing to allow his escape. If our true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us without a second thought.
True. Though if you ask me, Master Masakatsu's release is an unexpected blessing. We are now one step closer to victory. And we couldn't have done it without Yoimiya and the Traveler. You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Indeed. Things may have turned out very differently this time without the help of the Traveler. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt decree, there is still much to be done. It is time we make ready our next set of plans.
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we rescued Master Masakatsu, but our list of allies appears to be growing. Yes, which reminds me. The Tenryou Commission seems to be making preparations for a celebration. They call it a ceremony of sorts. And the number of samurai out enforcing the Vision Hunt decree seems to be waning. The days ahead may be more peaceful than usual.
A ceremony, you say? Why would such a task be left to the Tenryou Commission?
I don't know, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with us. Anyway, with the Tenryou Commission busy with preparations, we should have a little more breathing room than usual.
You do present a good point. Being in a constant state of alert will only tire us further. Perhaps a period of rest is in order. Toma, what would you suggest?
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Might I suggest an evening of hot pot together? Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot game recently. I'm sure you'll find it quite amusing.
A hot pot game? What's that? Well, as long as it has to do with eating.
Simply put, every person prepares an ingredient to add to the hot pot. Once the meal begins, we add all the ingredients together. Then we take it in turns to close our eyes, pick an ingredient out of the pot, taste it, and guess whose ingredient it was. Anyone who guesses correctly can go again, and whoever finishes the meal with the most points is declared the winner. Tradition even has it that the winner receives blessings from the god of hot pot. Don't you think it sounds like fun? I've been wanting to give it a try. In fact, I've already got my ingredients prepared.
You really do want to play, huh? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to gather some ingredients. But what should we choose? Let's see what we've got here. Fresh fish fillets, shrimp, bamboo shoots. Nice! You can't go wrong with these. Paimon can't wait. Paimon never thought we'd be the only ones to actually put anything edible into the pot. Don't go wasting the rest now. This was possibly the scariest...
You can say that again. But hey, at least I got...
I'm afraid it's your own fault for adding all those strange ingredients, Toma. Even with a traveler's normal ingredients,
But weren't you the one who boiling cakes in hot pot? Ugh.
I must apologize. To be perfectly
Uh-oh. I'm definitely not okay. I feel like a new man.
You know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose and it would have been someone else's turn. Talk about being competitive.
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted the god of hot pot's blessing. Perhaps I did get a little carried away. Still, I couldn't be beaten at my own game first time around. I think my luck has already taken a turn for the better. I can sense it. So without further ado, I hereby declare that the winner of today's Hot Pot Challenge is... me.
Oh, brother.
Good effort, team. Another important job taken care of. Next on the agenda, some well-earned rest and relaxation.
Yes. If the Tenryou Commission truly is as busy with preparations as Toma claims, then some rest would be a welcome change of pace. And with the extra time, there are some other matters I wish to attend to.
Let's all take some much-needed time off. After a few days' rest, we'll reconvene at the Komori Tea House and discuss our next operation. Downtime is hard to come by these days, so be sure to make the most of it. I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our ingredients for our next round.
There's gonna be a sequel?
Sure, why not? We should play again now that everyone knows the rules. I'll see you all later.
Bye, Toma! Seems we won't need to be visiting the Komori Tea House for a while. Why don't we go explore some other places?
Right.
Where do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance. But you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kami...
Individual request? You mean...
Correct. It concerns my mother. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, you are... A few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that she wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention was a name. It is one that I have never heard before, so the fact that she mentions it so frequently, it makes it difficult for me to ignore.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, so I am very curious about this mistake. According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important.
Paimon thinks it sounds like...
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to... Do you need us to find her?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there. Please keep everything The proper course of action would be to involve... Exactly.
You can count on us. We...
Wonderful. In fact...
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind at all.
Thank you kindly.
All right, sound...
Conclua as outras missões para continuar. Ah, tem que completar essas daqui então.
Special yakitori for sale. Come and try some.
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere...
No! What made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. We in the Yashiro Commission are very well acquainted with these sorts of customs. Each season brings its own festival, and each festival in turn brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public order. So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand. This store here is the place I wanted to visit.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion? Well, let's take a look inside then. Oh, so you weren't
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimono.
Oh,
let me see.
Could be.
Oh, it's a very fun Miss Kamisato.
You please, if you.
I'm honored
Nossa, eu
that based
queria
on the
pular
design,
esse diálogo,
well,
meu.
in all
Meu
honesty, but
amigo.
of course.
So you're saying...
If even Ogura.
You could try the inch. The only thing.
So even just... Wait! The international...
It look. Thank you ever so. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very.
Why is she being so secretive all of a sudden?
Absolutely.
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss. Honestly, I'm just as excited.
The traveler Paimon? Let's try our.
Ah, que beleza. Quero do vento. Ele é do... Também. Caramba, quem usa esse da água então? Né? Que não vai ter. Quem utiliza esse do leque? Caia, talvez? Não. Albedo não é. Deixa eu ver. Não, não é. Também não. Também não. Também não. Nope. Nope. Não vai ter, que foi tudo. Mano. Deixa eu ver aqui no Genshin.gg, peraí. Deixa eu dar essa dúvida agora. Genshin.gg. Deixa eu ver. Ela é. NA não tem. Qual o nome do artefato? Ensinamento de prosperidade. Ensinamento de prosperidade. Genshin Impact. Aqui, ó, ensinamento de prosperidade. Ah, não tenho nenhum que utiliza esse. Não, tenho sim. Só a Ningguang. De resto, não tenho nenhum. Tá explicado. Está explicado porque agora desse daqui eu tenho alguns. Deixa eu dar o TP pra lá. Fica mais fácil.
This is it. The International Trade Association.
Okay then, we need to talk to Kurisu, right? Huh, doesn't look like he's here. Let's look around.
Ali. Fera.
Look, there he is.
Mr. Kurisu, are you all
Oh, you're...
better than you at...
And if it isn't the Traveler. Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in business, and it's all thanks to you.
That's great, but, why were you staring into space just now? Did something bad happen?
Well, you see... It's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's goods have been stolen by vagrants.
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk. We imported a big batch of silk from recently. We heard that... Well...
Well, I also take issue with aspects of...
My apologies. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods...
I am afraid I can't intervene.
Of course, I would never.
Huh?
Yes. I do so not without reservation. That aside, given your position and that of the
We will. We certainly... But, are you sure this isn't gonna cause... What if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission...
Very humorous. Let's not forget that
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine! Does everyone from a powerful clan talk like that?
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft, and anything
Salve,
that stood out
geração
about
nova,
the
salve,
perpetrator.
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours.
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime.
Alright. Ixi, me taxaram. Ih, caralho. Sem permissão não podemos sair. Pelo visto não tem. Ué. Não vai deixar eu sair daqui? Tentar de novo. Tá de sacanagem. Caramba. Deixa eu ver aqui se eu usar o TP. É possível. Na hora que eu aparecer no teletransporte vai dar mensagem de novo. Saved.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
Maritica, estamos assistindo. Ele tá quebrando meu cabelo, mas eu mereço. Não, nada de Standoff. Você é louco. Eu já falei, Standoff, tô saturado já. Jogo só de vez em quando, nem o passe eu tô fazendo, então nem vou pegar ele. Nossa, tem vários minérios aqui, né? Agora que eu vi. Caramba, não acertar um. Isso daqui é legal de fazer. Deixar os 3 iguais. Jogar um pra cá, fica 3. Joga um pra cá. 1. Joga um pra cá. E se eu jogar um pra cá. E F. Joga um pra cá. Joga um pra cá. E joga um pra cá. Aí, ó, falar dele. Aí, minha ave caiu ontem, aí ela ficou com um bico dolorido, porque ela caiu de papo. Nossa, ela tem as asinhas cortadas, né? E eu ia botar ela na gaiola, F. Tem que cortar, senão ela voa, né? Opa, deixa eu ver aqui quem se inscreveu, peraí, que eu não tô com o negócio aberto. E não tá aparecendo notificação no chat. Não pode ver. Ah, sim, sim, eu sei como que é. Valeu, Cauã. KR Cauã. Salve. Deixa eu achar aqui as pegadas logo. As pegadas da Missões. Caramba. Deve ser em cima, não é possível. Siga as pegadas. Que pegada? Só tinha pegada na praia praticamente. Ai meu Deus, a Fê. Ah tá. Meu tio achou um casal de marido. O nome dela é Patrícia. Aí sim. Eu não manjo qual passarinho assim por nome, eu não manjo qual que é. Deve ser seguindo essa estrada aqui, não é possível. Eu vim... Não é. Nossa, tem que voltar aqui de novo e tentar seguir as pegadas. Eu sou muito leigo. Só se for esses caras aqui, talvez. Não.
Let's light it up.
Já tô fora da área de novo. Aqui as pegadas, ó. Tuf, tuf, tuf. Floresta. Beleza. Aqui já não tem mais pegada. Não, tem sim. Tem aqui. Para a direita. Aí andar mais um pouco. E... Aqui, esses malucos. Certeza. Fala dele. O irmão dela morreu. F duplo. Era pra você fazer a série. Mas tem várias lives já de Genshin, tem que montar a playlist.
You must be dreaming.
Why you? You better
Tipo,
hope you have
o
the
modo
courage of
história
your
eu sempre
conviction.
acho que joguei em
Why
live,
wouldn't
boa
I? You
parte
trade
dele.
association types are worms. Look at that. Face it. This is Inazu.
You are despicable.
Hey, I just had an idea. Since you
Business?
pay up, and you can take your fabric back.
Wait, Mr. Kurisu, please do not pay.
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I too shall oppose.
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is.
Aí ó.
My lucky day.
Tenho ela pra testar. Que legal. Olha lá. Nossa, 2k de dano.
Thing or two.
Que isso? Toma. Caramba. Tá explicado, né? Level 86. Artefatos. Não dá pra ver, mas... Tá. Constelação. Beleza. Talento 8. 9. 966. 172 de dano crítico. Taxa crítica 50. Dano crio. Ela tá com 0 dano elétrico, dano hidro, pyro, elétrico, né? Crio 46. Tá explicado. Olha isso. Eu não vou conseguir nem carregar minha ult. E o dash dela carrega 12k de dano. Toma, ult. Olha isso. Nossa, ficar trocando dano ali. Acabar logo com isso, vai. Pilotizada. Toma. chama um anema aqui. Dale. Já era.
Well, that's resolved then.
No, please,
Caramba, 3K de ataque básico. Essa personagem, cê é louco.
Miss Komisato, traveler.
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a...
Thank you.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8, 10.
Great! Now we can...
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the silk?
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. The Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky.
I honestly can't thank you all enough. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right away.
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, it's free of...
No, that will never do. Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with. There is nothing to feel distressed about.
Thank you. I don't think I could ever repay you. I'm afraid we must...
Very well. And
see you then. Bye.
Bye.
Traveler, thank you for stepping in.
But how come those...
Perhaps. Either way.
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like...
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, it was one individual helping another in need. I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles in their livelihood. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. Right. Let's head back to a...
Ok. GG. Roubadinha a personagem nova, hein? Cê é louco. Ah, isso daqui tem também, ó. Deixa eu fazer aqui antes que eu me esqueça. La visiones. Investigar. Ah. Meu amigo. Em cima eu já fiz alguma coisinha que eu me recordo. Levar para aquele lado o negócio.
Forth, my blade. Verdict is...
Um aqui. Não, um aqui. Beleza. Outro daqui. Beleza. Nem precisou do terceiro. What the fuck? Largar o terceiro aqui. Ué, então esse terceiro é pra outro lugar? Você não acredita, eu estrei no Insta agora. Você sabia? Postou uma foto desse jogo que você tá jogando dizendo que teve uma das maiores atualizações. É, teve, né, um novo mapa, que é esse daqui. Deixa eu tacar aqui o beneteiro. Toma dano.
A touch of frost. Over.
I'm going in. Here we go.
Peneteiras. Nazuma saiu. Ano passado, né, ele ganhou acho que algumas premiações. Acho que tem alguma coisa aqui em cima dessa pedra. Agora como que eu subo nela? Por aqui. Vem pra cá. Dash. Não. Eita, cai. Tá de sacanagem. Meu amigo. Leandro Apelão. Ah, eu jogo desde quando lançou, pô. Desde quando lançou o jogo. Tipo, global, né? Que tinha saído antes. Uma galera baixou, usava VPN. Mas mesmo assim, não tá tão forte não os personagens.
Adventure time.
Tipo, eu tenho bastante. Tenho tudo isso de personagem que dá pra montar as comp. Só que eu só uso alguns, praticamente tem outros que tá abandonado aí, level 20, level 30, 20. Que eu dropei e nem uso. Uso até, sei lá, aqui. As duas fileiras mais ou menos. Ou às vezes o cara. Vai as três até aqui, até esse personagem. De vez em quando. Só que ele não tá upado o suficiente. Nossa, esse bonequinho é chato de jogar, hein? Oxi, bugou? Bugou o áudio. Tá lagando. Olha. Não tá saindo som. Que isso, velho. Tô dando vários golpezão aqui. E bugou o som, ó. Tome. Agora voltou ao normal. Que doideira.
From whence you came. Retribution.
Entendi. Deu uma bugada de leve. Nossa, a parte do mapa eu nem tinha passado. Ó, e tem um negócio ali em cima. Ó. Realmente tem umas paradinhas ali, ó. E ali já fazer a good. E é legal, dá pra baixar no celular também, se seu celular for razoável, dá pra jogar um pouco tudo no baixo. Será que eu tenho uma chave daqui? Eu não sei, eis a questão. Acho que eu não tenho, hein? Tenho. Saved. Acho que tá lagando um pouco. Não acredito. Meu amigo. Toma dano. Vai cair não. Vai ficar aqui, tá? Tomar uns golpes.
A touch of frost.
Let's light it up.
Ih, morreu já. F. Deixa eu colocar aqui o Razor. Aqui aí.
Here, let me help you.
Só encostar aqui no meio. Ué. Pra missões aqui, vai. Pra dar de enrolar.
You're in for a little shock.
All right, let's head up.
All right.
Hey there,
Welcome back. So, any luck at
Yes, they did. Here.
excellent news. So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've got in store already. I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me a moment. I'll be right back.
They better all be there.
I do hope nothing else. Traveler, on the subject of it's just, I wasn't sure how you. Oh, are you sure? Is that impressive?
More like when. But Paimon would still love to check out some. Just what is that supposed to mean?
Look, something else I've been wondering is, how?
It's so true. People dress in. Some people like to wear a hood. Some cover up half their.
Really? So there is no single standard and so fascinating. Some.
Wait. So you want to dress like a peacock now?
No, of course not. I would very much like to travel across the 7 nations and see how people live.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there anything else you're missing?
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the design?
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total, that'll be this much.
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an urgent order?
Well, luckily, until then.
Good idea.
For our next stop, I'd like to take you.
Food? Oh, Paimon.
I picked the venue as I thought that the relaxed atmosphere. Shall we head off?
Yep. Paimon can.
GG. Pior que não vou conseguir liberar a missão aqui do arcoante enquanto eu não terminar essas lendárias.
here? Ooh, it's one of those street side places.
Welcome!
Oh, Miss Kiminami.
Ah, Miss Kamisato. Perfect.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order.
Excellent. No problem. Traveler. Tiny customer. Please wait here.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily. I just have a few minor things I need to...
Ué, chamou para comer e saiu fora. Meteu vazado.
Sure left in a hurry.
So, you two are Miss Kamisato's friends? Well, we serve all the classics. Over the years, we've been Miss Kamisato. Her table booking
The first time.
sure does. And I'm probably...
How is that
That's what I used to think, too. Nobody in the neighborhood has a... But that's just it. So, you see... we don't speak all that. So, it makes me real... Anyway, relax. Enjoy your meal. Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood.
Oxi.
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka.
Ué.
I'm so sorry, Traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute?
É o
I'm
grande
sorry.
ruído.
I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden.
Oh, so that loud.
As you can see, this house is right next. Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property.
Right. If there's something you want to...
Actually, I wanted to cook something my mother mentioned in her notebook, so I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki, perhaps a dish from overseas.
A dish from overseas? So anything from outside Inazuma counts, right? If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
That's what I was thinking. Can I leave you to finish this? Great.
Oh, Paimon knows! Pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce.
That does sound pretty good.
Pizza.
Is the pizza ready?
Sorte que eu tenho aqui. Easy. Tinha no inventário.
Oh, it's ready.
It smells delicious.
Smell.
You're an excellent cook, Traveler.
O cheiro. Smell delicious.
I would love to be able to master dishes from all over the world.
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe.
Great. I look forward to learning from your culinary expertise.
How are you all doing? Whoa, is this Miss Kamisato?
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the Traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for...
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing. Oh.
Want us to teach you?
Oh, could you?
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks...
Really? That's great. If you can write down a recipe for me, since we've become a... I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato.
You could have... You're a wonderful person. I mean it. Well, you should probably write down the recipe.
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details. So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients. Correct? Right. Now to add the next couple of ingredients. Now for the cooking instructions. Alright, it's done! Long may our reputations and our...
I have no doubt that they will. This dish...
Cool! Then let's get the...
Fale com Kimiana.
Hey!
Here it is.
Thank you! Wowie! This is so exciting. I want to make it...
Traveler, Paimon.
No problem! Food...
Alright, let's dig in Well, what do you think?
It's amazing!
Good. I'm relieved. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you? And did she,
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you.
She's... Oh, then she must have told you. What does it matter? I know just as well as anybody else that I've got no friends.
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance to talk.
Thank you for your comfort. It's all true, though. Most of the time I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So everyone must.
Exactly! You got at least 2.
Aw, thank you. Excuse me. I'm forgetting my.
Hey now! Expressing your feelings is the right thing to do.
I agree. So, I just want to say how happy I feel.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. Friendship can go a long way.
Yes.
While we're on the
Well, I think I have an idea. I think that's Tsubaki.
A fox?
Yes, that's what I think. Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard. And fox envoys are nothing new. You must have met Kuji Yae before. That got me thinking.
Whoa! So Inazuma also has supernet?
When you say also...
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of all kinds of them too. Up in the sky, down below the ground, in the water.
Really? I've come across such things being asserted in books, so Liyue lives up to its reputation.
You should come visit.
Really? Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
Oh,
excellent. Then.
Excellent.
Time to go.
Time to go.
Follow the wind.
Follow the wind. Eu já peguei o baú.
Time to go.
Ai, ai.
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. Oh, and the other item?
Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Really?
Whoa! Looks super.
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is. I'm glad you like.
Speaking of white herons.
You flatter me.
Alright, well, now we've got what we came. Time to go.
Deixa eu ver aqui. Ué. Está paradinha, que ela acabou de entregar. Era pra estar aqui, eu acho. Caramba, eu tô com 53 já. Caramba, bicho. Aí sim. Vamos ver se agora aparece. F. Deu. Caramba, eu tenho 2 desse. Que isso. Tá lá o negócio.
Follow the wind.
Follow the winds. Deve ter um baú ali em cima. Quase certeza. Um lendário, talvez.
Follow the wind.
Ué, não é desse lado? Meu amigo. NA localização. Aí só. Ué.
Time to go.
Embaixo. Ah, é na praia.
So, a transcendent.
I'm asking. How strange.
Eu só
quite
quero
sure that
guivar
this is the
desse,
But since we're
desse bate-papo. Cê é louco.
let me a crane
Sounds like a fairy tale.
Blá blá
So your
blá.
I have a feeling that it. Let's get a little close.
Good idea.
Good idea. Good idea. Ah, nem sabia que tinha um local desse. Ou eu já vim aqui. Acho que não. Vários peixes aqui, ó. Não, acho que eu nunca vi não. Não tem nada.
There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything?
Acho que tem uma parada aqui em cima.
Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
Sair sem
A
fazer.
crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemlock.
Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately,
É alguma
I face
coisa ali
eastward and
mesmo.
call out Tsubaki's name
Aqui.
7 times. In the blue.
Deve ser algum puzzle. Bater uma vez. Bater 3 vezes. Ué.
Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
A crane brings one fresh flower
Uma
in its
garça
beak to
traz
decorate
uma
my
flor.
hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately,
É 1,
I
4,
face eastward and
7.
call out Tsubaki's name.
Vamos ver. 1, 4, 7. Ah,
There's nobody here. Just this box.
é. Salve, coach.
Did it open?
What's this?
Huh.
It seems. Could it be? Let's step back outside now.
Paimon knows what you.
Agora eu vou ver do outro lado. Ah, quebrou também. Hey boy. Sei. O que tem aqui? Porra nenhuma. Acho que do outro lado tem ali também. Será que não vai ter nada? Aqui nada. Tem uma acho que ali na frente.
Here will do just fine.
Meu inventário tá top no SO2. Aí sim.
Alright, let's see what the Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about. What is it? Why are you whispering? Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook, but.
Traveler, Paimon, sorry to keep you.
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast.
Yes, I have. I think I have to share that even though the contents are
Different how?
not a fuck. It turns out that Tsu is my mother.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become what follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life. This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both
So that means that the kimono design
are things that my mother wished to try. I'm sure this all sounds or to put it another way, I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the note.
Ayaka.
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that, on top of that, every action she ever took was after my father passed away. Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but somehow, all that was left, but my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, she liked pretty kimono. Maybe this all sounds Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman. I've seen those lights too. But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, even if no one's... Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. That's right. I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but I never...
Well, that's not disrespectful at all.
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilled. Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be. I understand. Thank you. I think Mother and I are so similar in so many ways. She chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki.
Oh, so you decided on an alter ego too?
No, I don't plan to do anything like that. I think... So, Traveler, Deep breaths, Ayaka. Deep breaths.
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster!
Hey, come on, don't make fun. It's just because I used to have the same... I'm going to be true to myself, so... Let's do this, you and me.
Paimon wants to come...
Great. If we head over now, we should still...
Oh, good point.
Good point. Onde que eu tinha visto? Acho que é aqui, né? Entrada. Só que não deu em nada. Só tem uns insetos. Aqui. Ué.
One with nature.
Saved.
Time to go.
E a ilha Amakani. Será que tem como subir aqui?
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Não vai dar. Não vai dar, cancela. Tem que ser por aqui. Pra esquerda agora. Nossa, mó queda, cê é louco. Dá um dashzinho. Aí, ó. Aqui dá de boa. Por aqui.
The wind knows me.
Saved. Ixi, por aqui talvez. Tudo isso pra não dar um TP, velho. Cê é louco. Dash. 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 Aí. Só subir ali agora.
Follow the wind.
Follow the wind. Nossa, quase eu caí. Ué, como que eu vou subir ali agora? Ih, caramba. Ah, não. Filha da mãe. Não acredito. Só se for por dentro aqui. Deixa eu ver. Lá em cima, eu acho que tem alguma coisa. Certeza. Bem ali no meio onde tá o V.
Time to go.
Agora pra subir ali. Talvez aqui. Aí aqui. Pulou. Habilidade. Foi. Habilidade.
Into the wind.
Aí, ó. Beleza. Mais pra cima ainda.
Time to go.
E agora? E agora? Ué. Não, 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 não. Não cai, filha da mãe. Como que se sobe ali? Meu amigo. Aqui. Subiu a habilidade. Não vai dar. Putz. Understood. Pra ver se dá um up.
Coming to be.
Será? F.
Burst forth.
Aquele funciona, não. Ué. Ah, nem ferrando, velho. Ah, já sei. Já sei. Tab aqui. Quero ver, não dá agora. Aqui dá espaço? Não, tem que ser ali na frente. Kazuha.
Follow the wind.
Aí, agora cadê o negócio? Aqui.
The wind knows me.
Quase. Se eu cair daqui eu vou ficar muito bravo, velho. Sobe na pontinha.
One with nature.
E ó. Cada onde que é a ilha? Nossa, é aqui.
Let's get down to business. Coming to be.
Eita porra. Então toma.
Verdict is. There's more.
Então toma.
Burst forth. Feel this ancient power.
5k.
You know a thing or two. Finally,
5k de dano sem fazer nada.
Into the wind.
Sem upar nada. Caramba. 700, beleza. Aí, finalmente.
We're here! But
Since it's the final day, I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop early.
that's the way to go.
Só seguir. Segue o pombo. Acho que essa é a parte final dessa missão lendária, não é possível não. Ser mais que
Hey, look at that stall. They have some Paimon's heard that.
That used to be the custom, yes.
Hey, is that who I think it is? Miss Kami-san?
People seem to recognize.
But of course, not least because back when some of the younger generations have never even seen me.
You're too kind. My brother and...
But this is the first time.
Oh, there isn't actually. Today, I'm taking my traveler friend here around to see the sights.
Oh, a traveler? Huh. Now that you mention it, you do look like you've come a long way to get here. First time in Inazuma? Hope you enjoy yourself, young one. Ah, excuse me 1 second. Hey everyone, listen up! Don't close up yet! Miss
No, it's not like that. Please, there's no need to make a fuss. We're just...
Yeah, thanks a lot, mister. At least it sure looks like that time of day.
Yep, you got it. But on a... Oh, here's a couple...
No. You've been far too...
don't give me a... Here you go. It's not often that we regular...
But, okay, I think... I understand.
Sir, do you have...
Oh, hello there, kiddo.
Paimon, don't worry.
But...
How about a...
What? No way!
Oh, okay.
I cannot thank you and...
Aw, it's nothing.
All right. Traveler, shall we? Oh, wait. I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there and... I brought you here because I genuinely wanted to spend time with you. Okay.
Ah, colocou a máscarazinha nele.
Traveler, look! This stall's doing
Miss Kamisato! Hello there! You're out with friends today?
Okay. How much is it per draw?
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro Commission was very good to my uncle on my father's side at one point in time. Thinking about it, it was when your father was around. I think he dealt with it personally. So you see, how could I possibly take your money?
What? Are you sure?
Of course! If you like what you see, then please, be my guest. Same goes for your two friends here.
Traveler? Paimon? What do you think?
Seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So, if they insist, who are we to resist?
Well, if that's how you feel, then okay. We'll take you.
Alrighty then. Draw a slip and
Pressione o recipiente para obter o rolinho da sorte. Ok. Conseguiu o rolinho. Abra rápido.
Open it up and...
Whoa! Which one did you get?
No way! Traveler, what did... Wow.
Oh, congratulations are in order. Here's what great fortune from heaven means.
What a great sign!
Congratulations.
You all have very fine fortunes.
Well said. Here's hoping that our good luck will...
E vai mais um lugar. Ai, ai.
This food stall sells all kinds.
Wow. Ooh, Ayaka.
Só vou pular, vou dar esquece.
Those look good.
All right then.
All right, coming right up.
Ah, finalmente.
This
Not bad, huh?
Oh, please.
I don't know if it's...
Ooh, a new recipe?
Are you
Well, it... she
Pior
and
que
I
tem
are...
que
Here you
ficar
go.
clicando ou apertando um F
You
pra dar
there. You want the
skin.
recipe too? Go on, I can see that you enjoy it.
Thank you.
There's no...
I will. Once I've learned how to make it.
Oh, definitely. Can't wait.
All right.
Última parte, não é possível.
Well, we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves.
Tem uma na direita e outra na
Yes, I
esquerda
agree.
ainda.
To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience.
Rapaz, não
This
tem
stall
fim.
sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuma.
Sounds similar.
Welcome. Looking for
Looks fun. Shall we give it a try? Oh, wait.
2 prayer plaques, please.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish?
Já e
Yes.
você?
You can either draw a picture to represent...
Wait.
Será que vai poder desenhar?
That will do for mine. May I see yours? This is you and your sister, isn't it? It's lovely.
Mas ela tá do lado do mal.
We'll be back together one day. Paimon believes it.
I believe it too. Your wish will surely end. I will keep...
Ayaka, what did you...
That's right. I do hope. Thank you. I'm afraid so. Time flies when you're having. It's time to leave.
It's time to leave. Finalmente, você retorna à floresta com a
Traveler,
Ayaka.
today was the first time you've known me for some time now. Knowing me, I just know that today could not have been such a happy day without you. So thank you. Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone, if I ever get the chance. You too? Great! You know, we're kind of similar. Me with my brother. Sometimes I feel like I can relate to the I understand. Family bonds are You will find her. I will always be here for you as your as your friend. As long as you're happy.
Acabou, finalmente.
Oh, Traveler. There's something that I'd like to do. If you could spare me yet another moment.
Ai, ele tá com o Electro.
Please, keep your eyes on me. What do you think of my dance? Did you like it?
Did you like it?
So pretty, beautiful, elegant, and something else Paimon can't put into words.
Very elegant.
I'm not very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't I just had a sudden urge. In a way, that sort of sums up today. That goes for you when I'm with you. Anyway, I can see myself the rest of the way back. Good night, Traveler.
Good night. 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 E acabou, agora acabou. Ufa, a missão concluída. Finalmente. Deixa eu ver aqui. Ainda precisa dessa outra. Além da Vila Conda e do Santuário, há outros 3 lugares. Floresta, as raízes Sakura Trovão. Floresta Shinju, Arumi por baixo da planície da maré. Araumi. Deixa eu ver o negócio. Floresta Shinju é aqui. Embaixo da Blá blá blá, eu fiz. Arumi aqui. Só falta dessa floresta mesmo. Agora, onde será que vai estar essa estátua? Derrote.
Coming to be.
Adiós. Oh, louco.
The wind knows.
Sou herói, faça o que você quiser. Não sou uma estátua, tenho esse aspecto apenas porque fui selado temporário. Sou mundialmente famoso por grana. Um milhão de anos, não sei por quanto tempo. Vá procurar esses 3 pequenos tanuki e brinque com eles, afinal eu não sou livre para me mover. Certo. Encontre o pequeno tanuki. Aqui. Acho que essa paradinha aqui. Três desses perdido. Ah, velho, você é louco.
Into the wind.
Aqui foi a parte que eu vim. Tal. TP. Apontando para cá.
Time to go. One with nature. Live! Witness my great undertaking! The wind knows me.
Certo. Aqui a estátua. Esse pai eu achei. Aqui. Ah não, esse daqui eu já fiz. Ou não? Esse daqui... Esse daqui eu já fiz, já. Deixa eu ver. Floresta, Araúme e Baixo das Planícies da Maré. Então falta só Araúme, que é onde é esse lugar? Tadadá, tadadá. Quartel. Araúme. Ué. UE. Não faz sentido.
Really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Não faz o menor sentido um negócio desse. Todos esses eu investiguei. E também... Araúme aqui pra baixo. Ah, nem ferrando que não dá pra subir, velho. É a mesma coisa. Esse aqui eu já derrotei esse boss. Araúme. Eu lembro de ter feito. Que eu caio aqui e tal. E caio aqui. Isso daqui eu fiz. Ou não fiz? Fiz. Esse daqui tá. Opa. Aqui para esse lado então. Aqui não dá para entrar por causa do selo. E aqui eu volto pro mesmo lugar que eu tava. Foi aqui. Isso daqui também eu fiz. E isso daqui... Deixa eu colocar aqui de volta. Ele faz nascer uma árvore. Mas temporariamente. passar por esse portal. Não. Tá. Então... E por baixo da planície da maré, fora da fazenda Kamisato. Fazenda Kamisato. Vilaconda, Cidade Nazuma, Quartel Coucho, Tarazu, Praia, Serpente, Forte, Ilha, Ué, Fazenda Kamisato. É aqui então. Achei. Aqui tá até os lobos já indicando. Vai ser para baixo, talvez.
Time to go.
Será que é ali nas pedras? Apesar que pra lá eu já fui. Deixa eu dar o TP aqui de novo. Fazenda Kamisato.
Follow the wind.
Essa parada eu já vim já. É um dos primeiros, eu acho. Só que eu não fiz ela. Será que eu meti esse louco de não fazer? Ou fiz? Ah, eu não fiz. Eu sou leigo. Vamos lá. 2, 1. Deixa eu colocar aqui minha comp já. Colocar o Benetão de healer.
I won't hold you back. Much.
Time for some training?
Esquece. Esse daqui ele vai pra 2. 3. 4. Será que vai? Não foi. Esse é 3. 4 aqui.
Off we go!
2, 3, 4. E esse é 5.
Adventure time!
E vai dali. Não foi? Meu amigo. Deixa eu relar a vida aqui dele.
Adventure time!
Nossa, esse é 2.
Adventure time! Off we go!
1, 2, 3. 4.
Adventure time!
Só que não volta. Esse 2.
Off we go!
2. 3.
Adventure time!
Não foi. Que bosta. Esse vai ser 5. 3. 4. Meu amigo, sou muito leigo, hein? Vou colocar 3 nesse pra ver. Esse 3 também. Só que esse não vai pra aqui. Foi. Aí. Agora começou a pauladaria.
Swift and merciful, Spirit Blade!
Off we go!
Toma.
Time for retribution!
I'm going in!
One with my blade!
Fall before me!
Wind blade!
Adventure time!
from whence you came.
Off we... Everybody stand back!
Verdict is... disappear!
Cut down.
Aí.
Like this.
Fala dele. Purificada. Ué.
Off we go! Adventure time!
Ué. Tem alguma coisa errada. Será que tem que derrotar os dois no mesmo tempo?
Adventure time! Adventure time!
Dois,
Off we go!
três. Três.
Adventure time!
Ué.
Off we go!
O que eu fiz de errado?
Off we go! Adventure time!
Agora tá certo. Ué. Derrotei. Meio, meio, ponta, ponta, ponta. sentido nenhum.
A touch of frost.
De novo pra ver, mas
Force my blade.
o desenho era pra ter apagado. Bugado. Não pode repetir, eu acho. Peraí. Quatro. Meu Deus. Não vai, de jeito nenhum. Aqui eu coloco 4, 4, 4 e aqui 5. Aí vai. Não. Então. estranho que ativou da primeira vez. 2.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Adventure time.
Vou colocar um 4 aqui.
Off we go.
Não vai.
Off we go.
Bom, sim. Não interfere. Tá, 2. Tá, foi reto. Bateu, 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 bateu. Ai, 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 ai. Fazer um negócio aqui. Descer tudo. Só mais um level eu consigo passar pelo portal. Ou não, né? Só no level 6. Quando você carrega um eletrogrão, bloqueio. Ah, tá. Acho que ainda não dá.
Protection of the electro armor.
Ele tem que estar com um espinho para passar aqui. F. Deu.
Adventure time.
Let's get down to business.
Ah, não vou brigar não com esses carinha. Deixa eu oferecer aqui. Isso que eu tenho, só 3, humilde. E é isso. Vou ficando por aqui, encerrar a live. Já deu por hoje. Ai, quebrei muita cabeça. Ai, ai.